how's it going? Here we go then. It is Christmas Eve here in the UK, and we are still going to do our weekly reading. 7 cards for the 7 days ahead. Let's see what is coming up. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate tomorrow. I'm still going to post content when I can. It might not be quite so much. You can still book readings in with me as well, but they won't be sent quite so quickly. And my Oracle deck is still for sale, but they won't be posted until after Christmas. So let's have a look. 7 cards. One's already come out. Oh, 2 have already come out. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so day 1, so Monday, Christmas Day. I don't know if this is good or not. It's about conflict. It's about sort of feeling like you're vying for competition in some way. Now, I do know that Christmas can bring about some friction, some tension, some family arguments. I'm not wishing that upon everyone or anyone. But yeah, it could just be one of those days where you're just feeling a little bit rubbed up the wrong way. There's a little bit of friction. It could even just be challenges to overcome, all right? So don't panic. It could just be literally like, you know, the dinner's not ready on time, or you get held up in traffic on the way to, you know, wherever you're going, or whatever it may be. So we're not going to take too much negative energy from that card this week. Let's not. Let's not. Day 2, so Tuesday. The Page of Swords. Now this can be around spending the day immersing yourself in books, in knowledge, in gathering new information, in learning new things. It can also be online interactions, because the Page of Swords is like the detective of the tarot. So it could be that you're spying, that you're looking things up online, that you're looking at other people to see how their Christmas was, what they're doing, what they're up to. Or, of course, as we know, it could be someone watching you. It could be someone that wants to know what you're up to, where you're at, what you're doing. But yeah, again, we're going to take the positive side of that, and we're just going to say it's about knowledge and it's about learning something. Okay, but let's put a good spin on that one. Day 3, the Magician. The Magician is all around manifestation. It's about power. It's about knowing your own power and your own ability to be able to create the things that you want to in life. And actually, as we come to the end of the year, it's a really, really good time to start setting some of your manifestation goals for the year ahead, or even the next 3 months. What kind of things do you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? Places you want to see? Dream big. You know, I often spend a good amount of time at the end of each year thinking about what I want to achieve for the following year, and then I can look back and I can see where I'm at. So yeah, manifestation, magic, creation, all of that positive energy. 1, 2, 3. Day 4, the 2 of Pentacles. So day 4 would be Thursday. 2 of Pentacles is about balance. It can be that you're just juggling a lot of things. It can be about choices or decisions. Okay, it's like she's got a bit of pressure there sort of across her shoulders, but this is about balance, okay, and trying to bring things back into balance. If it is a decision, then it just feels like it's going to take a little bit longer to make that decision. If it's juggling too many things, you've got too much on your plate, then put something down, you know, and try and give something back, or try to say no a little bit more. Day 5, the World. Now, for a lot of you, it may be travel, okay, which would make sense, I suppose, at this time of year. But it can be about cycles closing, okay? So it could be about closing one cycle and beginning another cycle. It can be, yeah, distance travel, new beginnings, new chapters, cycles closing, cycles beginning. It's a very, very positive card. We've got the World and the Magician, so we've got 2 major arcana in the week ahead, which are the most powerful cards in the tarot, the strongest messages. Okay, day 6, Saturday, the King of Wands. Now, just bearing in mind, it doesn't have to all happen day by day by day. Yes, this is my intention, this is our intention with the energy, but what it really means is in the near future, this is the overarching energy, okay? The King of Wands. Now, this is usually a very strong masculine energy. It can represent Leo within the zodiac, somebody very driven, very successful, somebody very proud of themselves. It can be linked to somebody that works out a lot, or is even linked to the fitness industry. It can be linked to self-employment, drive to succeed, drive to move things forward. And another way to take it can be around someone that's holding a torch for you, someone that's sort of like holding a flame for you. Okay, so it could be, for some of you, this is going to be somebody around you, potentially expressing that they have this interest or connection or attraction towards you. For others of you, this can be about you know, moving forward in your own life, setting goals, moving forward. But usually it is a strong masculine energy, which will be a doing energy. So even as a female, you can have your masculine energy and you can be moving forward and setting goals and things like that, okay? And then next week, Sunday, the Seven of Swords. It's an interesting one, the Seven of Swords, because it can be a reminder not to run away from things, okay? So next Sunday would be... No, we wouldn't be. Would we be New Year's Eve? Yeah, we would be. New Year's Eve. So it could just be saying, don't run away from things, like finish up anything you need to finish up before you go into the new year. It can sometimes be around secrecy, sneakiness, not being honest. But is it you're not being honest with yourself? Or is it that you feel someone around you maybe is not being honest with you? It can be about things being revealed, because ultimately the moon is shining down on anything which is kind of being hidden. But also, as I said, it can be a message to you to not run away from things that need to be dealt with, you know, because you don't want to carry that forward. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag. It's a little bit of a mixed bag, but sometimes the holiday season isn't all love and light and fun and games, is it? You know, it can be a difficult time of year for a lot of people. So maybe that is what we're getting reflected here. I am going to dig a little bit deeper. I am going to clarify with the Dark Mansion Tarot. If you want to stick around, please do. And if you don't, have a great Christmas and I'll see you soon. Okay, let's clarify using the Dark Mansion Tarot. What is going on here? Unfortunately, with that day one, it is challenges or obstacles or conflict on Christmas Day. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's hope it's not as bad as it could be. Let's see. What is going on here? What is going on here? That one wants to come out. Five of Swords, Four of Swords, Two of Wands. It is about like an energy of needing to rest, sort of like rest and recover and allow yourself some time for yourself. So maybe it's like conflicted because you feel like you've got to run around left, right and centre, seeing everyone, doing everything, hosting an event or something like that, when in fact you just want to stay in bed all day. It is a message that you are going to need to slow down, that you are going to need to take a little bit more time for yourself and stop giving so much. The Two of Wands is almost like, again, it's a little bit like Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Wands is like there's something out there for you, but you've got to let go of something to be able to take hold of it. So it's almost like don't hold on to everything that you're trying to do at once. Something's got to give. The Five of Swords here can be around kind of pressure, mental pressure, having a lot on your mind. So yeah, it just feels like a little bit of a stressful energy in general. But the overall message is the obstacles can be overcome and they will be overcome. I don't think it's anything too horrific, but you will need to give yourself some time to rest and come back to yourself and, you know, equilibrium within yourself. The Page of Swords, as I said, it could be knowledge, it could be learning, it could be gathering information about someone. Someone might be gathering information about you. Why is the Page of Swords here? Let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles, our good friend, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Wands, okay. So something or some situation that you've been cautious about, or a situation where there's been not much progress and things moving slowly, is about to really shift, because we've got Knight of Wands. So we've got Knight of Pentacles moving into Knight of Wands. Pentacles is really, really slow and cautious. Wands is quite impulsive or spontaneous. And the Strength card here is giving me a lot of Leo energy. But it's also like someone's finally found the strength to make a move or to do something or to, you know, be impulsive. So it could be that someone decides to drop you a message on social media, like one of your posts, leave your comment, whatever it may be, you know, friend request you, whatever it may be. Because it feels like there has maybe been someone around or something brewing for a long time, but now the action comes quite impulsively or quite unexpectedly. Maybe it's you, maybe you've had your eye on someone for a while, or you've wanted to get to know someone better, and you decide, okay, I'm just going to drop them a message, I'm just going to send them a friend request, whatever it may be. If it's nothing like that and it's in terms of information or knowledge, it could be that one of you or some of you decide this is it, I'm going to sign up for a new course, I'm going to sign up to study something new, I'm going to sign up, you know, to start to learn something for myself in the new year, and you make that spontaneous decision, okay? Day 3, the Magician. Really, really powerful energy, the Magician. All around creation, magic, manifestation, power. Why is the Magician here this week? Day 3. The Magician. The Hanged Man. Alright, so it's about changing your perspective on something. So something's going to happen, or you've decided within your own mind to shift your perspective on how you're looking at something. And you're going to decide to walk away from things which don't light you up, which don't make you feel happy, which no longer serve you. And we do have the Page of Wands here, which could be some kind of incoming communication, or some kind of action which spurs you to do this. So it could be a conversation you have, it could just be something within yourself. But what it's saying is, whatever your manifestations are, or whatever you're hoping to create, maybe you've been a little bit stuck in one place for too long, and it's like leaving something behind and moving forward. Okay, so again, that makes a lot of sense with trying to think about your goals for the coming 3 months, 6 months, year ahead, whatever it might be. But some of this energy is like leaving the past in the past, and things which don't serve you, or things which are kind of broken, don't need your attention anymore. Don't keep focusing on things which, you know, haven't helped you over the last year or even the last couple of months. All right, 2 of Pentacles. What are you juggling? Or what is your decision? What are you juggling, or what is your decision that you're faced with here? Oh, thought one was going to pop out then, but it didn't. Let's have a look. 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, there's some decision about a romantic connection here. The Knight of Cups is definitely someone that has maybe recently come into your life, or is about to come into your life, because remember, this is just the near energy. Maybe it's not happened yet, but in the short term. So there's something about like a romantic connection. This could be a connection made through friendships with the 3 of Cups here. Could be someone you meet when you're out with friends. Could be someone that you are friends with that has like a romantic interest or undertone. Maybe that's your choice, whether you're going to cross that line, whether you're going to give that person like a chance on a romantic level. For a few of you, and I do think it's a few of you, you know, for this reading, there could be a third party situation here, decision. Maybe you've met someone, you're already with someone, or you've met someone, they're already with someone, or both. And there's maybe a choice to decide about whether you sort of do or don't proceed with this in some kind of way. But I think that's the minority in this instance. I don't think it's the majority of you. I think it's more about a decision about whether to cross the line between a friendship and a romantic situation. All right, let's look at the World. Day 5. The World. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Okay. So what it's saying is there's a cycle here around anxiety or worry or not sleeping well or nightmares or something around that, like psyche, particularly at night time, which has been quite heavy or overwhelming. But that cycle is coming to a close now. Because with these 2 powerful Queen energies, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, it's showing that you're going to step back into your power, that feeling of vibrancy and confidence and high energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is saying you're going to feel more grounded, more balanced. You do have success ahead of you. You do have the power to close this cycle, this overthinking, this anxiety, this stress, this pressure. It doesn't have to continue. You've got the strength within you to change it. You are going to kind of come back to that sense of feeling quite happy and quite positive, but also a bit more grounded. It feels like you're sort of all up here and all over the place, and it feels like you need to get your feet back on the ground in some way or another. But it will pass. It will pass. That's quite an interesting message because it's quite specific, I think. King of Wands, day 6. What is this King of Wands here for? King of Wands, why are you here? Let's see. King of Wands, the Lovers, the 7 of Swords. Interesting, the World, how funny. So we've got the World on one side and 7 of Swords on the other, and both of them have come out in the clarifying cards. Okay. With the Lovers here, this makes me feel that this King of Wands energy is someone that's holding a torch for you, or someone that's going to come in or come back in with quite a decisive action, passion, fire. You know, that Leo energy is really strong there. We've got Gemini energy here as well. Now, this could be taken as somebody that wants a new cycle with you with the World here. It could be linked into what this anxiety or restlessness is, because it has come out right next to it. It could be all part of the same picture. But there's something about cycles. It could even be that this person doesn't live close by, they're from a different country, they travel a lot, they're from a different background. It could just be that you've been going around in loops with this person, because with that Seven of Swords here, which is what's coming on the following day, makes me think that maybe there's been an element of secrecy here, or even sneakiness. Like maybe this person has kept their feelings secret to themselves, maybe your connection has had to be kept secret. With this Lover's energy, sometimes it can represent there are two people involved, there's a choice to be made, and if that is the case, it feels like this person is about to make their choice, and their choice is going to be more towards you. With that secrecy still there, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, to be honest, but yeah, that's obviously for you to decide. Day 7, the Seven of Swords, which is what we've just got. So what do we need to know about day 7, which is going to be New Year's Eve? Let's see. Let's have a look. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Magician. How funny. A lot of repetition, even though there's not a great deal of cards out. I know it looks a lot, but there's not actually that many cards out, considering how many are still left in both of these decks. We've just got a lot of repetition. Now we've got the Magician again, so we've had the World twice and the Magician twice, and they're the two major arcana, so they're the two strongest messages, and they've come out twice. Definitely something strongly this week about cycles, new beginnings, endings, and about manifestation. We are in retrograde, which can bring people back from the past, or situations repeating themselves. That could be definitely linked to these cycles that we're seeing whilst we've got Mercury in retrograde. That's going on until the 1st of January. But it could well be that you're manifesting something, because I've got incoming action with this Knight of Swords. And this King of Cups would suggest this is incoming action from someone that's got very strong feelings for you, or has been holding on to some emotion for you, and now they need to express something. And as I said, it feels like maybe this is something you've been manifesting. With the Seven of Swords here, it could be that this person has been secretive about it. There's been some sort of secrecy about the connection, or this person has been running away from their feelings for you. And now with all of this manifestation energy, they can't run away from it anymore. And that is what sparks the action. That is what sparks the incoming action. I always think manifestation works best when you try to detach as much as possible. But when you're trying to manifest communication or another person, it's where you're most emotionally attached, which is where the blocks occur. But something's about to shift, and it's about to shift on New Year's Eve. So as that clock strikes 12, you'll have to let me know what goes on. All right, let's have a look at the Oracle. Just to clarify, the Oracle deck is still available to buy through my Etsy store. The link is in the description or the bio. I will be posting them out after Christmas. But as you know, the post is a little bit funny over the holiday season. Right, what's the Oracle saying? Soulmate, past life connection, past connection, which we keep getting. We've had this for a couple of weeks. I hope for some of you this is definitely coming in. True love, soulmate connection. There's a past connection or existing connection here. This person's been thinking about you for a really, really long time. You've been thinking about them. Essentially, maybe even manifesting each other subconsciously. It's not always conscious, but it sparks some sort of action, because they can't run away from it anymore. They just can't. They, you know, something within them, you know, makes a change. We've got a lot of questions about where you stand, but it's going to bring answers. And look, time to celebrate, and celebration and dating. So double celebration energy. And we've got the new year, and we've got incoming communication, and we've got ending of cycles and revelations. Ooh, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big week, particularly as it builds to the end of the week. So drop me a comment, let me know how it goes, and have a good one. And I'll see you soon.